All right, everyone. Adolf Hitler has been elected. It's not in the place that you would expect. You'd probably think Germany, or, if you listen to liberal media, probably United States or maybe the UK. No, it's actually in Namibia. Yes, a council member has been reelected for the fifth time there. Link in the description, archived, of course. His name is Adolf Hitler. Now, he explains that his father didn't understand the historical connotation of Adolf Hitler. Press X to doubt. I highly doubt that he didn't know who Adolf Hitler was. He didn't just randomly arrive on that name. Also, what's the sin in doing so, being named Adolf Hitler? Who gives a shit? You're an African. You're a black man. Nobody can call you racist. I mean, white liberals in the West will probably do that simply because of your name, because they're insane. But other than that, in Namibia, I doubt that you have much to worry about, just saying. I found this absolutely hysterical when it was posted to me the other day when I was live streaming. Like, oh, Adolf Hitler got elected. The fuck is this about? I look it up, I find out it's from fucking Namibia of all places. That most Westerners cannot find Namibia on a map. I myself can. I'm obsessed with geography. You see this all the time, by the way. Hitler is used only as a boogeyman in Western cultures. In third world nations, Adolf Hitler is not considered verboten. There's that one famous picture of the Indian ice cream vendor with Adolf Hitler ice cream cones. I thought that that was very, very funny at the time. Personally, I see it more as a humorous conversation as opposed to one that's entailed with genocide and things like that, because at this point it's like everyone that was involved pretty much is dead. And so you can joke about it, stuff like that. There should be nothing that is left out with regards to making grave humor and stuff like that. It's pretty much the only humor that you can make with regards to Adolf Hitler, by the way. I found it hysterical. They've actually got a politician. Only in a nation like Namibia would this be permitted. Can you imagine if somebody was named Adolf Hitler in the United States and ran for office? Oh God, the protests would be sheer. They'd probably get bricks thrown at them and stuff like that. But if you go to Namibia and it's a black dude who has that name, all of a sudden it becomes okay. And the same liberals that are trying to claim that our own current president of the United States is actually the retarded reincarnation of Adolf Hitler, they have absolutely nothing to say about it. I've seen no leftoids complaining about this. In fact, I believe he's actually on the left wing of politics, if I remember correctly. I believe he's a member of the Liberal Party. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Believe it or not, I keep up with politics, but I'm not an expert on Namibian politics. You can only cover so much. You can only have so much insight into politics and news and things like that. But the the fact that they've got an elected politician named Adolf Hitler, yeah, I thought that this was definitely newsworthy, if only for the humorous aspect of it. Again, because there are parts of the world where Hitler, Nazis, stuff like that, they're not really taken as seriously as in the Western world, Western Europe and the Americas. If anything, people in that core are more anally retentive with regards to it. Look at the liberals and the way they react to Trump, for example. Well, he's basically Hitler because he decided to deport a couple of people. Hitler deported people. Ergo, they're the same thing. Hitler drank water. I'm sure that Adolf Hitler in Namibia, he drinks water too. Oh my God, that basically means he's the same as the German man with the weird mustache. The one that is technically derived from trench warfare, actually. Which is an interesting historical factoid that I won't bother getting into at the moment. Yep, Namibia has elected Adolf Hitler to a regional council, and I found this very, very funny. I was like, when I saw the story, I was like, ha ha ha. Yeah, this happens commonly because people will get names after, people that are related to sociopolitics that are important, like Hitler, who's well known, but they don't necessarily know exactly what the name connotates. to people in the West. But to them, it doesn't mean any goddamn thing. So it's like he has to constantly explain his name to reporters and stuff like that. Why? I wouldn't even goddamn bother. I'd say, yeah, I'm Adolf Hitler. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. That's about all. Peace out.